Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I will try to make sure that no one falls asleep right after lunch. Um, I am Jaume Betrian, co-founder and executive director of Ofertia. We are a mobile and web platform that digitalizes all paper circulars and offers that brick-and-mortar retailers distribute to your mailbox. Let me start off by explaining you why we decided to create Ofertia and why we think that there's a huge opportunity on the catalog digital distribution. Most of you, if you live in a big city, will have experienced this when getting at home. And behind this, there's an investment of more than 2.1 billion in Spain, where retailers are actually developing, printing, and distributing all these offers to the different households. At the same time, less than 25% of what it's being sent, it's actually read. So there's a lot of waste in between. It's very inefficient to do that. This is on the retailer side, but on the user side, what we're seeing, it's basically a ballistic increase of the smartphone penetration, and Spain is leading actually in this. And it's not only that users are using more smartphones, but also what they're doing with these smartphones, which is most of the times searching for what they have around, which can have a huge impact on actually conversion and traffic into store. That's what it's called the ROPO effect, and that's what Ofertia is all about. I mean, trying to find this customer that is actually searching on his nearby what's available on the corner store. So we tried to combine these two trends and say, let's do it. Let's take all this content and get it to the users in a much more efficient way. And the way we actually tackle this opportunity is by developing a platform that has basically a website, and it also has like mobile apps. Users basically can download for free the app, and they can find organized and geolocalized all the stores that they have nearby and all their offers. They can browse through the different categories: supermarkets, electronic stores, DIY. They can browse the catalogs, and they can access from the catalog the products. They can buy them online, and they can also go to the closest store and get them there. Basically, just to give you the figures, we've been working in Spain for 2 years now. We've got more than 1 million downloads. We have 2.5, a bit more unique users a month on our website, and we've closed partnership agreements with huge web portals that give us an audience of more than 32 million people in Spain. The type of partnerships that I'm talking about are, here you have an example of En Femenino. This is the content that we basically integrate in these portals depending on the audience these portals have. And we try to basically replicate the model of Ofertia, which is not push, but actually pull, to providing these users relevant information where and when they need it. Besides that, on the retailer side, we provide also statistics and analytics so that the retailer can see how the different promotions that they have running on our platform are actually performing. They can get information about which products are the most searched, from which region, which day of the week, which time. Like they can monitor everything. And then we have a partnership with GfK that actually audits our audience and gives us data on how many of these users are actually going to store and shopping, so that we can basically close the loop. The way we make money, Ofertia is a platform-based model. The user gets on Ofertia for free, and it gets the information from the stores. The retailers on the other side can access this audience, and they pay only for real brochure views, so actually for readers. It's a success-based model. Converting a push type of marketing into a pull model. A few milestones. We founded the company in August 2011. 3 founders. We raised $500,000 seed round by the end of 2012. We launched on April 2012. We reached #1 in the Spanish App Store over the first 6 months of that year, and more than 1 million users. We raised a Series A of 1 million by the end of 2013, and we reached break-even 3 months ago. We've now expanded to Mexico, Colombia, and Chile, and that's why we are here, because we're looking funds to actually replicate the success of Spain into these countries. We've done this with a strong team, and well, if you're interested, we can talk about it later. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Okay, so do we have the new slides? Coming all the way from Valencia. I love when I ask when you ask a startup, what do you do? Wait and see my pitch. Okay. Have the slides? Camera guys hate me, don't you? Okay, there we go. Well, floor is yours, my friend. Good luck. Hoop tap.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait a second. Don't start it. Hoop tap. Thank you.
Okay. Me, right? Yes. Okay, so after that, just let me tell hello, mom at home. And now, well, we are Hooped Up. When you and your brand go out there trying to find some interactions with your audience, this is what you really get, the jungle, right? Fully saturated media, where it's really difficult to become valuable for your users. So how can you truly engage your audience? That's the question. And let me show you the solution and the answer. Hooped Up, it is a platform as a service that with the use of more than 100 different modules, you can build or transform any existing app into an app that engages your audience and boosts your revenues. But how can we do that, solve these problems, just launching more apps into the market? No, it's all because your new or transform app will be connected to our gamification engine. And it means that your users will be playing with your product, with your brand, with your content, having fun, feeling rewarded, and very keen to interact with you. So this is a kind of revolution, right? Because we are changing the way that users perceive brands. And thanks to this, thanks to Hooped Up, brands can now think about achieving some of these cool objectives, such as getting people surfing their websites, looking for a hidden product, or going to the point of sale where they can be geolocated, or even purchasing products thanks to the coupons or vouchers that you deliver in your app. And this means money for brands, right? But let's see an example. Of course that you recognize this logo, right? It was a huge success last year. Some people say, no, MasterChef people. Okay, this was a huge success here in Spain last year. A lot of people watching the show and tweeting about it. You know, tweeting, retweeting, reading. Do you think it's really engaging with the show, or maybe distracting? I think it's distracting. You cannot do all of these things at the same time. So how can we turn it into real engagement and revenue for the TV? This season, MasterChef has been powered by our technology, and they got more than 180,000 people not tweeting, not Googling, but playing with the show's content live. Okay? And this allowed us to beat Twitter. Yes, we got more people playing with the show live than tweeting about it. It's very nice, right? But the most important thing, the TV got more than 200,000 euros of new income, thanks to the users playing with the advertisers. And this is another kind of revolution, because an industry that is going down and down, we are able to provide them with a new revenue stream. We did it just for one customer in one country. Just imagine what we can do just for one customer all around the world. This is real scalability. And we are already working in more than 10 countries with large international accounts such as TV, producers, brands, and loyalty programs that already engage more than 1.2 million users that perform more than 60 million interactions thanks to our platform. So it means that we are already taking a part of this huge market of $16 billion. But how can we do it? We allow our customers to integrate this technology using SDKs, or we do it for them just in 3 days. But the important thing, the money, comes from a low setup fee and a recurring subscription. This allows us to have exponential growth in revenues while our costs keep quite retained. Of course, we have competitors, big players, but we are more flexible, more agile, and profitable because we let our customers make money directly, as you saw with MasterChef. This is our forecast for next year, but see that we are almost in break-even by the end of this year. And, well, if you're interested, we need you because we just want to grow, and that's why we are seeking a new Series A fund. Thank you.
Okay, let me grab my. Okay. So I love it when the clock, I don't know if you're watching the clock there, but when it starts running down, they start freaking out. So when you see all those lights, they go like, like, I'm going to cut you. Go, okay, so try not to go at the end and just keep watching the clock. So coming all the way from Barcelona, Signature It, now on stage. Big applause, please.
Hello. Do you remember the last time you need to sign an important contract, an invoice, or an NDA? Believe me, for me it's really difficult to imagine that you still use a pen and a paper. I am Juan Zamora, the CEO of Signature, and I'm here to change the way you sign documents through your email and your mobile phone. To explain how Signature works, I'm going to give you a real user case. She is Anna. She works in a telecom company like Vodafone. Every day, Anna has to send a lot of contracts to the new customers. For example, to Dave, who just signed up for a new subscription. But nowadays, what can Dave do to sign this document? Dave has to print, sign, scan it, and send it back to Anna. This process could take a few hours or even a day. This is a very inefficient process. Why cannot we use simple tools that we already use the most in our business life? And which are these tools? Your email and your mobile phone. Welcome to the next generation of electronic signatures. With Signature, Anna only has to compose a new email for Dave, attach the PDF, the contract, and add the extension .signature.it to the end of Dave's email address. Remember, you only need to add the extension .signature.it to the end of the email address, and we will take care of the rest of the process. And then Dave will receive Anna's email, and he only has to open the email, click the Start Signing button, and in less than 10 seconds, he will be able to sign the contract with his finger. Finally, Anna will receive the signed contract plus an audit trail with all the electronic evidences of the process. So she knows that Dave is really Dave. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not magic. It is Signature It. I'm sure that you are wondering if Signature It is legal, but I have good news for you. Signature It is totally legally binding. We comply with an European directive that regulates electronic signatures, providing an advanced electronic signature. And in Europe alone, there are over 23 million businesses. In a report from the European Commission, we can see that more than 5 million are looking to make the document management system totally digital. This is completely in line with Signature It philosophy. During the last month, we detect 3 main user cases. The first one, enabling remote agents. Let me give you the example of Smith & Dorlas, our first Dutch customers. The second one, for internal approvals, for example, Best Day. And last but not least, for distant contracts, for example, Creditech. They are signing more than 1,000 loans agreements with Signature It, but they expect to grow to more than 5,000 documents per month through Signature It. It's not surprising that that is where we get the most demand. That's why we are focusing on that segment. We are negotiating partnerships with big telecom brands like Vodafone and KPN, but we are not only negotiating, we are signing. After all, that's what we do at Signature It. We sign. And we are really happy to share with you that we already signed a contract with the largest media company in Spain, Prisa. In just 6 months, our users have grown 20% month per month. Since we integrate these customers like Prisa, the documents signed through Signature It have grown 500% in the last few weeks. We have a very simple business model. For medium and large companies, we provide an API integration with a pay-per-use approach. And for freelancers and small companies, we have a monthly subscription starting 15 euros per month. The simplicity of Signature It is possible because of our team. In addition to all of us, we have some advisors from the business to the legal requirements. We are looking to raise 600,000 euros, which will help us to grow our success into new markets. One more thing. Signaturit was selected to participate in the last edition of the Startup Bootcamp Amsterdam, and now we have been selected in the B-Start program of the Bank Sabadell. Thank you. I'm looking forward to talk with you after the pitch. Gracias.
Okay, now the next startup is actually interesting. I was asking, where do you come from? I'm from Bilbao, but our startup is in Barcelona. What should it say? Bilbao, of course. Those of you that know people from the Basque Country, you know the drill. So, my good friend from Aditium, please, the stage is yours. Good luck. Okay, should I come back on stage? Thank you. Those at the back, I'm watching you. You're not clapping, okay? Just the back, please. Clap your asses off. Come on. Woo! There we go. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the introduction. Okay, time is money. Don't waste it waiting in lines. TickTrack is an NFC mobile solution that eliminates waitings. The bus companies could be more efficient if they can onboard the passengers quicker. The manual checking creates errors, delays, and really expensive costs. The catch is that ticketing validation machines are really expensive and complicated to install and operate. We are focused on bus companies, but we realize that that problem is not solved yet in other sectors, like hotels, events, education. We have them on our mind for next steps. The market is really huge. These numbers are only for Spain. TickTrack solved this problem in only 5 minutes. We use the hardware that we already have, the smartphone. And you only have to access to the cloud, define your services, and check them with NFC technology. More than 220,000 trips are checked by our system every month. For only €4 a month, TickTrack, not only with a simple tap, allows to get on a bus, get on a building, or make payments, also catch all the data that users generate in real time. That data is served to our customers that really appreciate it a lot. Of course, we have competitors. We analyze them, but nobody else can deploy the system in minutes in self-service way. TickTrack was awarded in the most important event celebrated in London in NFCP Global Summit. We have deals with the most important companies in that sector. For example, we have deals with Telefonica and different commercial offers. I'm Eneko, the CEO of Aditium. I have the best pieces for this project. We are NFC pioneers in Spain. We have more than 20 years experience in that technology. We have more than 15 years experience in mobility and security. And we have more than 10 years undertaking. We are looking for €500,000 and a partner. And do you know what? This is the time that we were waiting for years. TickTrack make your processes simpler, faster, and more reliable. Thank you.
Wow, that was fast. Nice. Well, I have my clicker here, so now we're gonna talk about Visual Box. Someone asking, where are you from? From Madrid, with a Z. What was it? Like, you're
From Madrid.
From Madrid, okay.
Oh, sorry, they shot you. No, but I'm from Burgos, and my partner is from the Basque Country, so
Yeah, so a little bit of everywhere.
we are from everywhere.
Okay, I hope you guys keep enjoying this. Actually, we were just talking, and he was telling me, and this is surprising for all of you here. Thank you very much, because all the startups here, I think I talk for everyone, they're getting extraordinary value of all the talks they're having with you guys, with investors, with corporates, with other startups. So I really thank you. Kill it.
Come on. I want you to applaud at the end, okay? Thank you. My name is Javier Chico. I'm the co-founder of VisualBox, a sales tool that helps sales departments improve their sales cycle thanks to visual communication. Come on, please raise your hand if you or your company sell products or services. Okay, most of you. Well, pay attention. You're my clients or users, okay? This is how you do follow-up with your clients. You put some links, put some documents in a link, in an email, and you send it to your clients, isn't it? Yes? You know how they feel when you receive this? I'm sorry to tell you. They go like this. They go nuts. They start open different tabs, open different applications, they lose the context of the information. But this is not the worst. The worst is that this guy, that is any of you, is sending this kind of information, there's no other channel to do it. But the worst is that they receive absolutely no feedback. You start doing phone calls, did you receive this, etc. You have no information at all. We come in here to present you VisualBox to solve it. First, you add all those documents and all the online content just by dragging and dropping, and it automatically creates a private web page, visual, that you will share with your client. Then, well, this is how it looks. It's really easy to use. My mom is 74 years old, and she knows how to use it, so even a salesman can use it, okay? Sorry for that. Then you select the contacts that you're going to share it with, and voila, he receives a really neat email. You can select if you want to include the brand or not, but just one link. When he clicks that link, he accesses that information. We were measuring more than 30% of information he's consuming from the classic email. And you start receiving alerts of when they open it. You can give it a phone call in the hot moment, and you receive all the information of the engagement of that client. Isn't that good? That fills the gap and give information to the sales cycle of the engagement of that client. This is a software as a service, services as a freemium model. We go both to small and medium companies and also to corporations. It's a 30 euros per user per month. We have been here for some months. We already reached 3,000 euros per month. We have clients like the Red Cross, some marketing agencies, Puente Romano in Marbella. We're talking with Open Bank, with Leroy Merlin, and with big corporations. We just finished our validation, phase 1, small and medium companies and corporations. And we hope to end the year with these numbers, roughly 45 clients, 3,000 users, 9,000 euros revenue per month. But we want to grow big. We want to integrate with CRMs, we want to integrate with email platforms, and we want to really do B2B marketing for the next year. So this is why we're raising funds right now. We have some direct competitors, mainly in the US, between 3 and 5 or 7 million funding, each of them. We don't. And we've done this with roughly 200,000 euros. They have similar value proposition, but completely different approach, some of them. But we're seeing movement, really big movement from big players. So one of our exits, for sure, is going to be bought by one of these. We have an excellent team. My partner, my co-founder, John Oleaga, and me met doing an MBA. We share this vision since 3 years ago. We have an excellent team that's been developing for more than 10 years, and we are bringing people to the team, really passionate and with a lot of experience in sales. We are raising funds right now. We have half of it already compromised, and these are the data, 400K for a pre-money valuation, 1.2 million, mainly for marketing and sales. I mean, the product is already done. It's already been integrated into big companies, and we've got a lot of users. So thank you very much. Spread the word. This is VisualBox, the visual revolutions.
Okay, final startup of the block. Word of advice. I know that we're going to finish with the last startup, and you motherfuckers are going to run out. Okay, so before you do that, and so you keep this in mind, the guys at Correos, the Spanish post office, are going to present an amazing talk on 360 innovation, or how you re-innovate yourself when you fucked it up with sending dead tree messages and stuff like that. So really interesting. I'm actually excited to see it. So please do not run. We're not zombies here. Stay and enjoy the last one. Shaking Jobs on the stage, my friend. Good luck. Come on, guys.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. I am Rafael Alcalde. I'm the founder of Shaking Jobs. I would love to shake your hands, but I am really going to shake your jobs. So you can move ahead. Okay. We are solving the social recruiting. Recruiting is social is a new recruiting that we were doing the last years, but now it's social because we are going to solve this problem through social networks, big data, and a search engine. So this is what we are solving for job hunters. That is a hard task, very difficult to find a job. It takes too long for all the people. It's incredible how long it will take for a normal person. So it has to change. What is the first and the main solution? The referrals. That's the point. And for recruiters, the problem is the same. It's too difficult to find the right talent. It takes around the 30% of the recruitment process is never closed, never find the right talent because it's too difficult to find the right person in the right moment. And companies has to change the way to recruit. And the change to recruit is through referrals again. Please. So imagine that solution exists. Yes, it's taking jobs. Taking jobs solve the problem for the job hunters, aggregating all the offers in the internet, and matching their profile with all the offers, showing only that match their profile. So it's easy, very easy to them to find the companies who are recruiting in this moment. And later, also they can improve and get further information about the companies because we are extracting information from that company, from internet, from social networks, so the information is very valuable to them. And the most important is the people we connect them, because this is the right solution. Connect the people with the right people in the company. Who are the people important hiring in this moment in this company? You can find friends, also you don't have friends in that company, but we are going to show you which is the person you have to contact. And these are the referrals, and you get hired through this solution. And for employers, easy. This is the word. Because you only have to insert your job opportunity, and the system is going to search for you. You don't have to do anything else. The system is going to search into our big data, and if the people is not into our big data, it's going to jump out to social networks and find in real time the right person for you. And this is managed through an agile talent management system, so you don't have a complex system like a SAP. No, it's very easy, it's agile. This is the philosophy of our system. And then you will hire, not in months, not in weeks, in days, through seeking jobs. And we are real. We are working since 2012. We are solving the problem to more than 60 companies. We have more than 2.5 job offers active in our system, and we have 2 million candidates, social profiles that are for your company to hire, and this available for your searches. Please, can you go back? But I don't know the time. We are on time. Okay, these are our real customers, and there are many more, but these are very relevant to us because they trust on us from the beginning. And we are now, what's our marketing strategy? We are in media. We are collaborating with many radios, many TVs, program TVs about employment, trying to teach to the people to find the right job.
And we are out of time too.
Yes.
My friend.
We have a last one, very, very easy. Our customers recommend taking jobs as Indra, or the next will be San Edison, who are working with us worldwide.
Come on. Thank you.
That's all. Thank you.